Hello and welcome to the Through the Eyes of George YouTube channel. By the way, my name is John. I don't know if I've said that yet, and I do like things that are from Minnesota. My whole entire family is from Minnesota. If you look at my other videos, I have shirts and coats and things from there, so that's why I always wear things that are from Minnesota. But in my last video that I made, I talked about George Washington's birthday, and in light of his birthday being today, I'd like to talk about some books that I really enjoy. And on this channel, we have 37 George Washington biographies, that we use for research to talk, and we try to get straight to the point and to get you, the viewer, to go out and read and to educate yourself. Don't just take my word for it in like a 20-minute video, 10-minute video. Go out and educate yourself. So that's why I always put up a book or something to go and find out for yourself. Don't just take my word for it. But here are a few of my favorite books about George Washington. One of them, I'm not going to do all 37, but these are just a few. This is called The Spiritual Journey of George Washington by Janice Connell. Very good, very short read. It actually has the rules of civility in there. This is a book by Thomas Allen called George Washington Spy Master. This book, along with Brian Kilmeade's book about George Washington and the Secret Six, fantastic books about the Culper spy ring. I highly suggest you do that. It's kind of like the CIA before the CIA. Really awesome. And then this one right here, The Realistic Visionary. Very, very good read. Can't pronounce that guy's last name. Peter Hedricks or something like that. I don't know. Here's the thing. But anyway, and then also this one is another good book by Edward Lingle, Inventing George Washington. Debunks a lot of myths and misnomers about George. I highly, highly encourage you to read that. And then this book here, Being George Washington by Glenn Beck. This book, I would say, out of the 37 George Washington biographies, has the best timeline, chronological timeline of George. Like, you can actually see this happened, this happened, this happened. And by the way, every single biography that I have lines up, including that one, including this one. Everything that is talked about in each biography matches. It's not, there's nothing different. It's just people say things in a different vernacular, different vocabulary. And then my most favorite biography is this one, George Washington, First and More, First in Peace by James Crutchfield. Literally the best biography I've ever read on George Washington. I've read about 13 of them so far. I'm going to try to read all 37 sometime, but once you read about 10 books of the same thing, it's kind of redundant. But I will eventually read all 37 books, but that is absolutely my favorite book so far. And then the best book ever on George Washington that I've found about his presidency and the things he did and his inner workings with Congress is this one here called Mr. President by Harlow Giles Unger. Literally the best book on the presidency in the first term of George Washington and the second term and everything that happened. Exquisite, amazing. And then I highly encourage you to go and get George Washington's Mount Vernon, the guidebook for George Washington's home. Stunning pictures, very beautiful, very vivid. Highly encourage you to do that. And then as a bonus, if you ever get a chance to pick this up, it's George Washington's Last Will and Testament. It has his actual handwriting in it, and then it written, like printed out, so you can actually, so it can be legible. But anyway, thank you for viewing this video. I know that was kind of a lot of information, but like I said, the point of this channel is to go and educate yourself. Don't just take my word for it. And yes, I say that, and I'm also working on a book about the life and politics of today through the eyes of George Washington. It's very concise, to the point. I do have a bibliography at the end of that, and I'm talking to some people to edit it and to publish it. I'm in the process of doing that. But thank you for all your support, and this channel is and hopes to be a paradigm shift in American thought and chivalry, and how to act as if George Washington would act today. And yeah, we've all made mistakes along the way, but hey, we're human. But anyway, here's a cute dog. Hey, what's up, doggy? Thanks for watching my channel.